Okay, so this is a lesson for Year 10 Sociology. Our new topic is education. So we're going to start off by thinking about why do we do this? Education and Society, Part 1. Why do we have schools? It's a big topic. We're going to try to think about the purposes of schools and understand why school is needed. By doing that, I'm hoping you're going to think clearly. Yeah? Why do we have schools at all? As usual in sociology, there's more than one opinion. We're going to start off by looking at the functionalist version. If life's a big, complicated machine, what's the purpose of education? Yeah? So, keywords are function, positive, good, necessary, norms and values, shared, secondary socialisation, achieved status, educational qualifications, sift and sort, skills, economy, business. If you remember, function. In sociology we ask, what is something's function? What job does it do? Its function. Some people say education is purely a positive or a good thing. It is necessary, it has to happen. They say it teaches us the norms and the values that we need to survive in our society. Norms and values, of course, need to be shared. Everyone needs to have the same norms and values. Education system can be described as part of the secondary socialisation process, teaching you the culture. An achieved status, where you get forward in life, is down to you. You've achieved something. So if you're a doctor, that's an achieved status because you got there through your educational qualifications. Sift and sort. If you sort people out, a sifting, like a big mesh, you put dirt through a mesh, the bigger bits get stuck, the smaller bits go through. You're sifting it, you're sorting out into different types. Schools are a bit like that. Skills, economy, business. Economy, the way money flows around is called the economy and businesses. In the textbook, you're going to be looking at pages 41 and 42 to go through all this stuff. Right, let's start. In Britain, we spend about 6% of all our money on education. It adds up to about £100 billion per year. So immediately you should be thinking to yourself, why? Why do we spend so much money on education? As you can imagine, sociologists have an opinion. What type of sociologists they are, that determines what their opinion is. So, how do functionalists see this? So if you remember, functionalists see life as a gigantic, really complicated clockwork machine. Everything's fitting together beautifully, working beautifully. All of us are one of these cogs. Every part of our culture is one of these cogs. And of course, school is one of these cogs. It's all got to work perfectly. So, do this in class. The positive, the good, the functionalist view of the school system. Functionalists say school is, you can see here, a meritocracy. It is fair. It puts the right people in the right job, the ones they are most suited to. If you are clever, hard-working, you're academic, you could be a doctor, lawyer, teacher, blah, blah. If you're better at digging holes better with your hands, you should do those sorts of jobs. And school finds out what you're best for, what you're best at, and points you that direction. It teaches the skills that society needs. That's why I've got this picture here. This guy is a cooper. He's making barrels. There are not many coopers left. We don't teach this in schools because nobody needs barrel makers anymore. So schools exist to teach you the skills that are needed. So we do lots of ICT and no coopering. Functionalists also say school teaches people that rely on themselves, just like in life. You get your grades. Nobody gets your grades for you. You get them. It's you in the exam hall by yourself. You have to rely on yourself. That's not life. Also, school teaches you that life is about individual achievement. Again, the exam system is about you in the hall by yourself taking an exam. Not as a group. Classes don't take exams. 7B, 11B, they don't take exams. You take the exam for yourself. And to learn that is a value. It's a value in life. So from this point of view, to a functionalist, school is good. School is positive. However, moving on. There's the Marxist view of all this. The Marxist competent view of our school system is different. You're going to understand and assess his perspective. To a Marxist, exploitation, oppression, unfair, acceptance, belief, exams, assessments, grade, success, failure, wages, status, meritocracy. If you exploit somebody, you're unfairly using them. If you oppress them, you're keeping them down. Yeah. And to a Marxist, we do a lot more work on this class. They see schools that teach you it's a false or a pretend meritocracy. You're taught to accept authority. Do as you're told. You're taught to obey. People are graded. Your work is graded. You work for reward. You have no choice in the work you do. You have no enjoyment of the work. And schools are pyramid structure. And Marxists say schools are like this to teach you that that's what life is like. These people are going to be in charge. You are not. You're going to do what you're told by your boss. You're going to accept your place in the pyramid. You're going to work for money as a reward, not because you enjoy it. You're going to do what you're told at work. It's going to be graded and assessed. So to a Marxist, the school system exists simply to get you ready to work in a capitalist economy.